Hello everyone, welcome to my newest houseplant edition of 2024. So the first plant on the list is this pink princess philodendron. It has got this pink variegation with its deep brown leaf. I know the size of the plant is quite small, but I'm super happy that I got this plant this early in 2024. I mean, this is quite a rare plant. You wouldn't get easily. I just came across this plant and I thought I need this plant. Let me show you a closer look of the leaf. I mean, look at the leaf. The pink variegation is looking so nice on the leaf, and only one leaf is having a proper variegation, but I hope the new growth will also show beautiful pink variegation. And this plant is quite healthy. I'm happy that I could get this one. I can add this one to my collection this year. So I'm gonna provide every care and love that this plant needs. I think I'll have to be a little patient growing this one because this pink princess philodendron or other philodendrons in general are quite a slow grower. So I think I'll have to be a little patient with their growth, but I'm ready for that. I think I'll have a great time growing this one. This is so pretty. I'm just obsessed with this plant. It's been few days since I got this plant home and I've just obsessed with this one. I always come and stare at this plant every time. So I'm in love with this one. So yeah, that was the first plant on the list. So the second plant on my list is this Satin Poos or the Synapsis. It's a trailing plant, and actually in 2023 I was into trailing plants. I collected a lot of trailing plants in 2023, including a lot of philodendrons, a lot of pothos, money plants, and the Monstera adansonii, wandering Jew, etc. And I was also looking for this one in 2023 itself. I literally searched for this plant everywhere, but I got unlucky in 2023. I couldn't get this one, but I'm so happy that I got this one in 2024. So though this is not looking like a trailing plant right now because it's still a baby, but I hope very soon it will turn into a huge trailing plants. You can see the leaves. The plant look healthy, very healthy. I mean, it has got this thicker stems and the leaves are also very dense and thick. Happy to have this plant with me now. Yeah. And the third plant is this black velvet alocasia. Oh my god, I love this plant. I love alocasias so much, and I have two varieties of alocasias with me. One is silver dragon alocasia and another one is, I don't remember the name, but I have a very beautiful alocasia. And I was thinking of having more of alocasias in 2024, though they are I have a hard time to make them survive the winter every year, but then still I wanted to go for alocasias. So I had on my wish list plans. These alocasias were there on the top, and especially this black velvet alocasia was at the top list of my wish list plan for 2024. And I'm so happy that I got this one. This plant is I feel like I literally manifested this plant this year. I was thinking so much of this black velvet alocasias, and I'm still not believing that I have it now. I hope the plant is looking nice. I mean, see the color of the leaf. This like black shade is giving this plant a very unique look. Yes, this black alocasia looks very striking with this black color. The back of the leaf is also like very like beautiful, and it's a very unique plant, I believe. And like the new growth, you can see a new leaf is coming out here. So, and once this winter gets over, I'll be repotting this one in a bigger pot. I'll be doing that very soon. I think around February or March I'll be giving it a repot. Like, I want to grow this plant into a bigger one. I want to put it in a bigger pot. Right now the pot is also very small, so I'm just waiting for the winter to get over to give this plant a new pot. Another new plant that I got this year is this white aglaonema. I hope this is called white aglaonema. I haven't done any research on the name of this plant, but I haven't looked for its name. And like you can see, these are not the patterns of the plant. I kept this plant outside in the balcony and this plant got sunburned. Yes, that's really sad, but I won't do that now. The new leaf is growing healthy, so I think the new leaf will come out to become beautiful and not look like this. And I love this white aglaonema because I hadn't seen this plant. Trust me, I almost had seen every other varieties of aglaonemas. I have few of them. And when I saw this plant for the first time, I wasn't planning to buy aglaonemas this year. Actually, I have a hard time growing aglaonemas since past few years. I mean, it's not that I have killed them, but they're not growing. They were not growing much. They were very stagnant. They weren't dying either, but they weren't growing to their full potential. So I wasn't really thinking of going for aglaonemas. But then as soon as I saw this plant caught my attention, and it was quite expensive also. But even then, I felt like I need to have this plant, and so I bought it. So I'm just hoping that this particular aglaonema will grow well on me, and it will have a good time with me. I'm hoping to do everything for it to grow well, and I think I'm excited to grow it. So now the last one plant on the list is this black Jezy plant. Let me show you the full plant. So okay, I just got this plant with a smaller pot. With this pot. So I've just used this ceramic pot to cover the pot, and it's looking so beautiful in this ceramic planter. I think I'm gonna repot this one in this pot only. So yes, talking about this black Jezy, I always wanted to have this plant on my collection with me, because I have this green Jezy. You can see I have kept it here. This one is the green Jezy. So I already have this green Jezy plant with me since it's been 2 or 3 years since I got that green Jezy plant, and it's been doing so well. I mean, it grows relatively slower, but then it's growing so well. It took 2 or 3 years to grow this big Jezy plant from a smaller one, but then it's so satisfying. The leaves are so nice, the color, the vibrant green color, and you can see the leaf pattern is so like striking. The way the leaf grows parallelly, you can see the leaves grow parallelly, giving it a very striking look. Plus the color, this one particularly, talking about this black Jezy, it looks very like unique, very rare, like owing to this black color. And finally I could get this one this year, and I'm like happy to have one more Jezy in my collection. And Jezy plants are like, they are not that difficult to grow plants. It's a beginner friendly plant, and it's an air purifier. Plus it can grow in like dark or shaded region of your house as well. So that's the best part about like Jezy plant. When you if you Google it, or if you search like low maintenance house plants, or house plants that it can survive in semi-shaded region or even the dark region, this plant will top the list of all. It's that like easy to care, easy to look after, and that can survive in any condition. So it's a very hardy plant. Only the growth is, I think, relatively slower, but then you will never regret buying this Jezy plant. You'll have a great experience with it. Just, you don't have to give it a lot of care and attention. It just grows on its own time, and you just have to water it every 12 to 13 days, and the plant will just do fine, growing beautifully on its own. So I have a great experience growing Jezy. So I think growing the green Jezy, which I already have, and having this black one, like it is so like, I'm super excited, I'm happy. So yeah, these are my 5 new house plants that I recently added to my collection, and like I'm super happy. All of them are so healthy, all of them are very like unique, very new to my collections, and I'm excited and a little like nervous also with like, I hope I don't kill them, and I hope they'll grow well on me. I'll like provide the best care. I'm sure I can do that. So yeah, this was it for this video. You can comment down below which one of these 5, among these 5 plants you liked, and so yeah, please do comment that, and I'll see you soon in my another video. Thank you.